folks. It's your buddy Pete on the old 2022 Pan America special. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know it's part of the story, what I'm about to tell. The tale I'm about to weave. So I took the bike in for its 1,000-mile service from where I bought the bike. And the service department was kind of, I don't want to say disinterested, but kind of. So I asked, okay, can you look at the low radiator hose? Because you saw the Instagram post, I'll put it up here. My hose is touching the exhaust pipe. Oh, well, there's no recall, so there's nothing we can do. We suggest you call Harley. So I called Harley. They're like, well, unless the dealer says it's a problem for manufacturing, you have to pay for it out of your own pocket. So I was like, well, that is kind of ridiculous. So I got on the forum on Facebook, Pan America Owners Group, and some of them suggested just take it to another dealer, which that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to bring it up to my local dealer, which is far closer than where I bought the bike. Bought the bike from them because they had it, good price, you know. That's why I brought it back to them for the service, thinking, you know, I'll stick with them. They treated me pretty well. Well, that honeymoon period's over. So I'm going to take it up to the local dealer. Hopefully they can take a look at it for me and get it resolved, because I'm going on a trip in a month on this, or hopefully, you know. So that is where we're going. So stay tuned. Just left the dealer. Totally different vibe from the other place. Went in, got his service. The service guy that works on the Pan America says, you know, yeah, this doesn't look right. So they took out all the information. They're going to call Harley and say, hey, you know, this needs to be fixed. And it's up to the motor company to see what they do. You know, one way or the other, I'm very happy that the guy is like, hey, no problem, man, let's take a look at it. Whereas the other guy didn't even want to get out of his chair, where I paid them a ton of money to do the 1K service. So, you know, it's just such a strange thing that you wouldn't want to help your customers. But anyway, very happy that they're at least doing something for me. Because even if they come back and it says, Harley says, no, there's no recall, blah, 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 fine, whatever, I'll fix it myself. You know, it hasn't burned through completely yet, so, you know, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. You know, we don't want any accidentes. Yeah, that's all I'm trying to avoid is bodily injury. Because if that hose lets loose at freeway speeds or in a corner, blows out all that radiator fluid onto your leg, burns your leg, then gets underneath that rear tire and you slip and crash, you know, you're just opening yourself up for a lawsuit. I don't understand how hard it is. I mean, it's hard for me. Let me kind of take a step back and try to calm myself from this ordeal. That, yeah, I've been a Honda guy for as long as I've been riding motorcycles. I've owned a lot of Hondas. I've also had other Japanese bikes, and I have a German bike currently at the BMW. And none of my Hondas have ever had a problem. I had on my 2007, they did one recall. And that's because the radiator fans, when they made the 2006, they used the Gen 2 GL 1800. They kind of changed where the fans were a little bit, and so it needed to be shimmed. They didn't get shimmed properly. You know, so one day I smelled some radiator fluid, and I was like, yeah, that's not good. Called my local dealer. They came, and, yep, no problem. They came up, trailered my bike to the dealership, fixed it, had it back to me within 2 or 3 days. You know, no questions asked. And I understand there's no recall on this bike currently for the hose problem, but I look at the forums and all that, Yeah, my 2018 Goldwing. You know how many recalls it's had? None. Zero. Zip. Nada. There's not a single recall for that motorcycle. And it was a brand new model. It's just a testament to Honda's engineering and the way they put stuff together. Like, if you look at a Harley Davidson plant video, like them putting bikes together, you know, and then you look at the Honda plant, and you tell me where the professionalism is. You know, the difference is stark. So it's not that I'm trying to bash Harley, but boy, am I trying not to lose my thing. I took a chance on this bike, and it's what's frustrating me is I don't think anybody in the world, all they want is like, stand behind your stuff. You know, hey, we have a problem. Let's get it fixed for that consumer. Let's make him want to come back and buy maybe another bike someday. Because right now, it's like, if they fix it, I'll be very happy. If they don't fix it, I'll fix it myself and be done with Harley from then and there out. You know, I would probably never buy another one. And that's okay. You know, I'm not a Harley fanboy by any stretch. I'm a motorcyclist. I'm not a biker. You know, I'm a motorcycle enthusiast. Let's call it that. And that being said, I don't want to turn this. I know it's a rant, and I want to just say I appreciate you guys. We're looking at it, watching it. I'll keep you abreast of the situation, and then hopefully the next video. And but anyway, until then, ride safe, ride often, and God bless y'all, and thank you. Bye.